What's up, guys? Welcome back to Promotech. Thanks for tuning in. Samsung isn't just preparing another Ultra phone. The Galaxy S27 Ultra is quietly exposing a completely different strategy, one that could change how Samsung builds every flagship from this point forward. The biggest upgrades aren't the ones filling headlines. They're hidden inside the choices Samsung is making behind the scenes, and those decisions could have a bigger impact on your everyday experience than any camera number or battery capacity ever will. Let's dive right into the video. The first thing almost everyone is missing is that Samsung isn't trying to win with bigger specifications anymore. It's trying to eliminate compromises. Recent reports suggest every Galaxy S27 Ultra will ship with the same Snapdragon processor globally. That may sound like a minor detail, but longtime Galaxy users know exactly why it matters. For years, buyers in different regions received completely different experiences. One version ran cooler. One lasted longer. One performed better under pressure. The phone looked identical on the outside, yet behaved differently every single day. If Samsung truly standardizes the Ultra worldwide, that chapter finally closes. But this isn't generosity, it's positioning. Samsung appears to be turning the Ultra into the only Galaxy where buyers never have to wonder what they're getting. At the same time, reports indicate the rest of the lineup could still vary depending on region. That's a calculated move because it creates something far more powerful than a specification sheet. It creates confidence, and confidence sells premium phones better than any marketing slogan ever could. That brings us to the second change, and honestly, this one tells us even more about Samsung's future. Everyone keeps waiting for another massive camera revolution, but Samsung seems to be investing somewhere else. Instead of chasing ridiculous megapixel numbers that look great in advertisements, the company appears focused on computational photography, AI image processing, and smarter software. Compare two photos side by side, and the difference won't necessarily come from a larger sensor. It'll come from cleaner shadows, better HDR, faster processing, more accurate skin tones, and sharper detail when lighting gets difficult. That's actually a much harder problem to solve. Anyone can install bigger hardware if they're willing to make the phone thicker. Improving every single photo without changing the hardware dramatically requires years of software development. It's the type of upgrade you don't notice in a press release, but you absolutely notice every time you open your gallery. And then there's the display. Most people will focus on brightness numbers because they're easy to compare. Samsung is playing a much bigger game. The company appears to be improving efficiency just as aggressively as brightness. A display that produces more light while consuming less power creates a domino effect throughout the entire phone. Battery life improves. Gaming performance stays stable longer. AI features can run harder without draining the battery. Heat becomes easier to control. Suddenly, one invisible engineering decision improves 5 completely different parts of the experience. This is exactly why I spend so much time digging into leaks instead of just reading spec sheets. And speaking of staying ahead, a quick thanks to Walvers for sponsoring today's video. It's become one of my favorite places to keep track of Samsung leaks, software updates, and industry reports without spending hours searching through dozens of different sources. If you enjoy following upcoming Galaxy devices before they're officially announced, definitely give it a look after the video. Now here's something that surprised me. More than 70% of the people watching these videos still aren't subscribed. If you're someone who enjoys understanding the strategy behind the technology, not just memorizing specs, consider subscribing. This community is full of people who like connecting the dots long before launch day, and that's exactly what makes these discussions so interesting. Now here's the hidden change that ties everything together. Samsung doesn't appear obsessed with making the S27 Ultra look dramatically different. Instead, it seems determined to make it feel dramatically better. That's a completely different philosophy. Better efficiency instead of unnecessary power. Better consistency instead of regional compromises. Better software instead of chasing numbers that most people never actually use. When you step back and look at everything together, it starts feeling less like another yearly upgrade and more like Samsung quietly laying the foundation for the next generation of Galaxy phones. And if this strategy succeeds, don't be surprised if future flagships across the entire industry begin following the exact same blueprint. The real question isn't whether the Galaxy S27 Ultra will have the brightest display or the biggest battery anymore. It's whether this shift towards smarter engineering over flashy specifications is exactly what flagship smartphones have been missing all along. Because if Samsung gets this right, the S28 Ultra may not need to look very different at all. Take care and stay safe. I'll see you in the next one soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.